question arises, where does information go after the form is submitted? If you come to your Google Docs main page, you'll see along the side it says title, and then it has all of the different documents that you could have created. Whatever you titled your main page, your front page for your form, will appear right here. So I'm going to choose one of my forms that I went to, and you can identify it as a form because it looks green and it has these little dashes. And I'm going to go to one of my forms to take a look at it. Notice when the form opens, it doesn't come into the form, it comes into a spreadsheet. This is Google Spreadsheets with this connection of form. Right here it says form with the number 4. That 4 means that 4 different forms have been submitted and are summarized below. And you can see the timestamp of when the information was sent and answers to how people responded. Once the data is in your spreadsheet, then you can begin to manipulate it and turn it around. Now there's all sorts of data manipulation that you can do within your sheet, but what I've done is I've created a pivot table which summarized my data, and I created a chart which organized what those answers were looking into. Now if you want to go back to your form and make an edit, this is not suggested, but if you wanted to, you can come to Form and you can click Edit Form. And you will see a very similar interface that you were looking at earlier. The downside of editing after forms have started to be submitted is it's going to create new columns for you. Notice the columns here are showing the questions that were in my form. So here's my questions, and if I look at my form, I can go to Form, go to Live Form, and you can see that the first question was, where do you teach? Column 1, or column B, where do you teach? Form, over the span of 20 seconds, how many times did your heart beat? Over the span of 20 seconds, how many times did your heart beat? The column headers are the same as your questions in your form, and then you see the summary of the responses below.